Hey there, welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers. We're here in the cave from Luna's map. But we're gonna go back. We have solved the riddle about the bleakening of the gnomes, and these, yeah, it's a crazy story. It's a deep and crazy story. It's about the gnomes being once Fae and then playing the game of death. So if you're interested in that, the episode before really makes that happen. Now we're gonna do something for Harrim. We're gonna save dwarves. Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. Yeah. We should set off for the lost dwarven fortress because a golem came lumbering in. Yeah, they have golem problems again, so need to go back here. Let us travel. I mean, Jubilost is basically, for our group, he's kind of useless, but
time to get some rest, isn't it?
That's something that you usually get with the companion quests, right? They are not that hard as the other ones.
I don't tolerate threats.
More strength.
A cultist rogue. Hello there. Give everyone some good hope. And a song. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're kind of out of buffs, but we can do delay poison. Against rogues, that seems a good idea. Juby can haste us, which is good. Ooh. Denizens of the Abyss, Octavia. Yeah, there's someone among us, right? We should really do something like Seeing Wiz, I'm not sure. There's a cultist fighter. Now we have hasted. The question is, can we slow? Could we like walk in here and slow all of them? But then we would be... Yeah, that would be too dangerous, I guess. So we should maybe buff up somehow. Like land a fireball somewhere here. We don't have to move much for the fireball. Well, let's fireball. They're coming in, the greater enraged owlbears, the cultist fighters. Hobbling in. There's the cultist rogue. We cannot have a cultist rogue in our midst. That is not a good idea, so that's why we eliminate them. Smiley should go to the front line. Let's have a prayer. Prayer still pretty effective. Here we go. Yeah, we've got a Manuel. At least one buff is what we need. Or something for the whole group, right? These guys have arrows. We don't have that anymore, the protection from arrows. We can give out greater heroism. That's a waste of time, I think. We should rather fireball again. Direct damage is what we need. Cleanse me in a righteous death. What the heck? Okay, we've got Lindsay here. They're attacking Jubilost. Which one's the... This guy is the one with the least Amount of hit points, where do we have? This is... Yeah, we can shoot from here.
Serves you right.
So one less. Here we go. Got Gaia here. Can flame strike. That's not good enough. Not good enough for us. Let's summon a Mastodon here. Yeah. Going around a Mastodon. What do we need to do? Cat's Grace. We can bomb. We can bomb a lot. Acid bomb. Acid bomb. Acid bomb. Yeah, I mean it's... I don't know. We're in the front line. Should do this.
A clever ploy.
Wow, great. Okay, Octavia. Now we can slow. Everybody slow. Everybody slow. Harry. We can bless or something, I guess. I don't know if we really need that though. Maybe it's better to just hit them. Yeah, it's definitely better. Okay, Emmanuel can do things, do stuff.
This will hurt!
Finish the fight. Wow, an attack of opportunity for freaking 66. Lindsay versus Cultist Fighter.
You deserve it.
Okay, let's waddle back out of this. We have the Mastodon. We need to tank the Greater Owlbear. Nice. Ugh. They're reaching out for Octavia even. Not good.
Primitives.
Oh great, Jubilost being useless. As a whole new art.
Consider me provoked.
How many times can they attack of opportunity? Ooh. Smiley versus that thing.
Your life ebbs low.
We need to tank.
You son of a...
That one is gone. At the last.
Any last wishes?
Oh, close, close.
You offended.
Get some rest, isn't it?
Nice. We did it.
Patience.
Okay, we can heal just a bit. Wonderful. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. Cultist rogues. Cultist fighters. They've got +2. Nice. What was that about?
I'm there.
Oh, there's even more here. Yeah, more treasure. It's great. Yeah, it is curious. We couldn't even avoid this. Let us get going.
Resting would be nice. Don't you
Resting,
think?
yeah, we should rest, definitely. Everybody is... oh, we need to manage for the special role. And the watch order, 2370. Okay, you're getting in here. And you will blend into the night. Okay, we won't ever get attacked.
You're quite a rarity. A dwarf rejecting Torog. A dwarf unable to forge a nail. I wouldn't be surprised to hear you don't enjoy ale.
No, I sometimes do bend my elbow. But much less now than in my bad days, after I ran away from my home, knowing no purpose or where I should go. If I had a stronger will, perhaps I would forego drinking completely.
Cool, cool, cool. Harrim is always like the rational, pessimistic one. Let's travel. Come on, into the Dwarven Fortress. What have they done this time? That's the question. Let's enter here and see what we can do. There's another Mountain Golem. Okay, let's
My skills are
just...
absolute.
we need to buff up. I'm pretty sure that is what we'll need to have here. There he is, the Adamantine Golem. To protect ourselves from arrows, just in case. Communal Sea Invis also always makes sense, because it's got very long range. We want the angelic aspect in case we need to tank.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Any brilliant ideas? Yeah. Go for the bardic skill. Woof woof. Dexterity mutagen. Shield on yourself. And we'll get a shield to Smiley. That's gonna be funny.
The end draws near.
The end draws near. Freedom of movement. Yeah. We'll get a freedom of movement here. And the true seeing. Disintegrate will be pretty great against these golems. Let's see what we can do further
The world
here.
is full of wonder.
We'll buff up a bit. Buffs for everyone. Yeah. Delay poison will also be good.
Ready and willing.
Buff up a bit. Angelic aspect. Echolocation. Fox's cunning.
Just letting the ink dry.
Okay. Lindsay with the heroisms. This and plus good hope. And now we'll see what happens. Hey there, welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers. We're here at the Adamantine Shield Fortress, ready to help the folks of Harrim to survive. And yeah, get out, all of you, get out. Who said you could come here? Yeah, they're in trouble. We will not leave. This is the legacy of our ancestors. Jarmund, down there, please help him. Okay. So let's see. What do we have here? Jarmund. Jarmund down there. Yeah, we'll see. He's one of the Skjegge clan, right? So that's Harrim. Harrim's people.
Can you make an epic pose?
Oh, here we go. The Adamantine Golem is over. It's coming over to us. He's flat-footed. We want at least... Yeah, I think we should wait until we have the full array of buffs. Juby is gonna give us haste. Yeah, he's gonna be our haste bot. We have less prayers than haste, so the question is, what do we do with Harrim? I don't think we need much help against this Adamantine Golem. Oh, he could give us some less. And march forward a bit, because we have a shield and everything. Emmanuel is... well prepared, I'd say. Well prepared. We can already attack. Lindsay can sing a bit. Move. Yeah, a bit forward. Octavia. I think we're prepared enough. Let's just shoot that golem. Whoa! 75. Really cool. Okay, yeah, we'll just move forward and position ourselves somewhere. Oh, give me that. Let's flank that guy.
Stand down.
And Smiley. We can't even get there. Okay, Juby has... could use that.
Ploy.
Wow. That was so bad.
Repent.
What the actual heck?
This will hurt.
I mean, it dishes out great damage, the
Seriously,
golem.
right. I'm writing you out of our story.
Great
This
stuff.
is for you. You offend me.
Oh ho. So that was the golem. And now let's have a look around. But before we want to heal Harrim.
Was lost in thought.
Yeah, Mars. We don't need Mars. Shield of Dawn. Yeah, that's... These are all kind of important except that. So. And maybe Restoration we only need later. I don't know.
Adventures
Yeah,
called
we can
them.
get some supplemental healing on Harrim. Yeah, immune to stun. That's what the golems are. Come on, 6 hit points. 11. Here we go. That should be enough for now. Let's have a short walk around here, then we'll enter this. Okay, there's no walk around. Can we talk to Rudrin? No, not really.
In due time.
There's nothing more here currently. Oh, wait! We can get up here. There's something else here? No. No. Okay, going back down.
I'm there.
Let's enter this fortress and see what's happening here. But hush. What is going on inside of that fortress? Jarmold. Hey, Jarmold. Oh ho ho. What's happening now? Are they alive now? The golems? Beyond the open gate you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance to a fortress. Across the room, by the far wall, there's a metal throne. In front of it is Jarmold Skjegge, whom you know well. In one hand he holds a steel scepter, and in the other a sacred symbol of Torag inset with a shimmering jewel, which you recognize as the heart of the adamantine golem. The paladin is pale and he barely opens his mouth. You're here. Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne over there, but it seems my command over the golems is lacking. If I lose control over the golems, we'll all die. Harrim shrugs. I told you it would end like this, and you were dying for a legacy. And what is that legacy worth? An army of golems. Was it worth to come all this way just to meet your death? Wouldn't it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? One of the golems turns its metal face to you and speaks in harmony. You all deserve to die. Thieves and impostors, by what right do you come to this fortress? Yeah, I mean, let's argue this is the Skjegge clan. They are rightful heirs of the builders of this fortress. They are not Skjegge. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Offeld Skjegge, am worthy of bearing this clan's name. Okay. They've imprinted their personalities into the golems. Offeld Skjegge, but you're my great-great-uncle. When our clan left this fortress, you and your golems stayed behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. Where are your descendants? You are no one. The real Skjegge would have never abandoned their creation. Those who left forever lost the right to bear this proud name. And you have the nerve to come here to this fortress which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents and abandoned by your unworthy fathers. Ha! You will die here together with all your henchmen. Golems, attack! Grinding his teeth, Jarmold lifts the steel scepter above his head. I'm doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems, Harrim. You must unmake this throne. I owe you nothing. Neither you nor Torag, says Harrim. Yes, this is the perfect time to argue about theology, says Jubilost. The gate behind you closes with a clanging sound. You will all die, say the golems. You will die, you will die. Okay, golems. What is it that we'll do? We will all first haste. Then we'll see what we'll do. Can we still shoot or something? No. Maybe take a few steps back with Octavia. Harem. It's time. I think we still have the blessing. Let's see what other things we can do. Disintegrate, destruction. True seeing. I think the Shield of Dawn will maybe help us, but before we want a prayer. Lindsay. We have the heroism on, right? Yeah, we have the good hope and the heroism. So we should sing and shoot probably. But maybe we have something cooler too. Not really. How long is the good hope? Long enough. Sing. I will step to the side here slightly. Gaia should... I mean, now there's a couple of them, right? We should maybe... They might be immune to the poison damage from the swarms. We could summon... but Creeping Doom is something that we can do with us as a standard action. I think we should just do it. Just as a distraction. Smiley will wait until later. Jubilost can give out Cat's Grace. Oh, we already have some kind of Cat's Grace. Displacement. Yeah, let's displace Smiley. Emmanuel, still buffed up. We also blurred, not really. We'll also blur ourselves and then move forward. They're not yet moving. What's going on there? We'll place Smiley like just here behind the swarms. Now Octavia's on, and there are the golems, right? We can test. Yeah, they're immune to fire. So that is something we know now. Let's see, let's see. Disintegrate. Can try a disintegrate. Wow, it's immune to disintegrate. Good that we know that now.
You deserved it.
The spiders are coming. Yeah, they're not good at this. They're absolutely no good at this, but they're a good distraction for the golems. What can we summon here? A manticore. We need something higher level. Give us the Mastodon. to the front line. Can Jubilos do? We can displace someone else. We can displace Jarmel, why not? That's probably the most effective protection we can have. Emmanuel and Smiley will delay until the golems come. Okay, the golems do not come apparently. Delay even after Smiley. Smiley is more important to get started on this golem. Ah, oh, oh. My god, we have created a monster. Octavia.
I'll fight if I have to.
Harem. Harem, harem, harem. You're going here, just protect the sidelines. Lindsay versus the golem.
Strike worth a legend.
Not great damage. The swarms are doing nothing. Gaia can't go to this side. I don't know what Jubilos shall do.
Ha! Primitives.
Smiley. Some good damage on that one.
You should have run! This strike, my masterpiece!
You can't stop
Okay, this thing should be destroyed. Wonderful. I also love the quiver. It's cool.
Your life ebbs low.
This is where I step in.
Step by step. Oh my. Missing the golem. Oh, they're getting, sometimes getting some damage. Yeah, you're not doing anything here, please. Hey, we hit him a bit with a...
Will they ever learn?
I'm sure alchemists are great, but they're just somehow not my thing. When we play this the next time.
Differently.
45 damage? Okay, interesting, interesting.
What a waste.
Harem going into the back line, just flanking a bit.
Serves
Lindsay,
you right.
good attack. The swarms are coming. What a standoff. Mad golems. I mean, you can understand the golems, but...
Your time is over.
A fine use of my talents.
Strike! This wound! My gift!
I mean, Harem is right? Now, what happens to the golems and everything else? Oh, the ghost! Offald is up here. The last of the battle golems falls to your feet. A ghost stands to the side, shaking its fist at you. Vandals! Have you any idea how much time I spent creating them? Yeah, and for what? To guard some empty halls. Jarmel's the paladin's face glistens with sweat. His fingers tremble. But with what's left of his strength, he clenches the steel scepter and Torok's symbol with its shimmering jewel. Quick, Harim, unmake the throne! Don't do this. Don't you see, says Offald. He's an imposter. He has no right to this fortress. It's mine. Mine. Let's make peace. Take the scepter from him. I will repay you generously. Harim looks at the paladin, then at the ghost and back, then turns to you with a bitter sneer. Look at them, children of Torok, butting heads like two rams on a narrow mountain path. But we do need to decide something. Though these two are equally disgusting, whose side should we take? Who are you, ghost, and what are you doing there? My name, as I mentioned, is Skjegge. I was once a famous master. The golems I made were unrivaled either here in the Stolen Lands or in our homeland, the Five Kings Mountains. I created this throne and a scepter to control a whole army of golems, ordering them to make more and more new ones. Yes, it was a glorious time. Then my fellows, worms and lice, unworthy of even wearing beards, let alone the glorious name of Skjegge, betrayed everything we lived for. They decided to abandon the road, abandon the fortress, and return home with those Waradash cowards and Langebuk morons. They even had the nerve to accuse me of betrayal. They spread rumors that my experiments had emptied the treasury. What a ridiculous excuse. A true dwarf will find its own way, even without gold. He would sooner eat stones than give up his life's work. Okay. That's what my children always say, right? You are what you say to others. And then, judging by that, he's pretty... So I stayed, the last true Skjegge, the last shield on the road of shields. I had my golems to help protect the fortress. Perfect creatures of stone and metal, not like those cowards with stew instead of spines. I remained here and continued to guard the fortress even as my flesh decayed, until there was nothing left of me but bones and adamantine will. Listen to me. I see you're no ordinary folk, probably in the service of some rich merchant, or maybe even the local ruler. We don't need to be enemies. Let me keep guarding this fortress. In return, I'll give my best golems to serve your lord. Well, you've already broken the best ones, but I'll make new ones. Okay. Unmake the throne. I have had enough of this guy. Down with the thrones. Fine, alright, but it's the last time I'm helping you, understood? Harim approaches the throne with the skeleton and strikes it with its fist. 1 blow, 2 and 3, and the throne crumbles into pieces with a clanging sound, revealing another jewel shimmering purple. Thank you. The paladin was beginning a speech, but Harim interrupts him. You're welcome, you're welcome. Now go back where you came from. I hope you try to make something useful from the pieces. Jarmeld lowers his head. As you say, your highness. The Skjegge clan thanks you. We all are in your debt. I'm afraid we'll have to forget the treasures of our ancestors and return home in disgrace. Farewell. Harim watches the paladin coldly. So much effort, so much suffering. And for what? They built themselves a crypt and nearly buried themselves in it. Torag, Torag. You inspire your children to build such things, then they don't know how to get rid of them. Fools. Alright, let's go. There's no point standing here. Indeed. Indeed. But there's a point going here.
I move unseen.
There's some stuff. Oh, a Dwarven Orgrush +3. And some bourbon. Okay. What is left here?
I do what I must.
What is left here? Yeah, we have to go collect our dream team again. Because we haven't really made Jubilos any useful. Oh boy, oh boy. The Flaming Burst Adamantine Dwarven Ogrush. That's really something great. Where is Jarmul though? Is he standing somewhere here? Is he...
I'm off.
Maybe outside we can talk to the guy lying down here. Maybe we can help him, heal him. These are the stories, right? Harim exits the dungeon without looking back. His face bears a strange expression, a pensive half-smile. You know, Immanuel Khan, I think I've just realized something. Something very, very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let's talk about this later, after we return to the capital. Yeah, that's good. That's good. No one here anymore. Okay. The golems are gone. Let's return home.
In due time.
And see what we can do then. Let's go home. For now. Checked some very important things. Yeah, long
Time
strider.
to get some rest, isn't it?
All the rest.
I
Nah,
decree
we will
set
not
up
wait
camp.
here now. We will wait in Tusdale. Thank you. To the main square. To sell. Then to the throne room and to rule a bit.
Follow if you dare.
Hey there, Wordle. Let's make a deal. Oh, daggers +1. That thing we're not gonna sell. That's great. Adamantine is so costly that weapons made from it are always of masterwork quality. That's cool. It might be a little lighter or something, right? That. Breastplates +2. Sell at least 2. Golden thread. 4 to charisma and hold person. Ring of protections +2. +1, I mean. Cure Serious. Scroll of Searing Light. Cool stuff. The Royal Highness is here.
I'm there.
Yes, yes. And it's getting a little darker. Outside. Eldritch Scoundrel. Yeah, what a class name. Update this. But, oh.
Fades.
Tristan remains silent for a long time, and he finally opens his mouth. His voice is hoarse and tired. I won't take much of your time, Immanuel Khan. I've been meaning to ask you about something. This might seem stupid or arrogant or just insolent. Christian stumbles and catches his breath. I want to talk to you. Yeah, I mean, okay, you can do it. I think you know what it's about. It's what I've done and what I haven't done. The priest lowers his head and grows quiet, but let's speak in private, far from curious ears. I will be at the viewing point in the palace garden. Please come as soon as you can. Okay, okay. Oh, and we get more gifts. Timo Cavern, Whirlwind. Nice. Thank you. Continue your work. Something, what? Something personal? Red as a lobster, Kimo leaves the throne room. Okay. He has to do something personal. Saving grace. Okay, okay. But first... manage this.
I decree we set up camp.
Oh, what? We have to talk to Lindsay. She's terrified. The Rushlight tournament ended. We didn't make it in time. Okay. Pitax. We missed Pitax. I thought we had more time. Tristan wants to discuss something privately. Yeah. Okay. Which events do we have? Didn't we start that? Oh, goodness me. A shooting contest. It's an opportunity. Okay. Go away from this. What do we have? Hunt. The Hunters. Competition and the contract. Assassin from Daggermark is taking a contract on the King's Head. Oh. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we could let Valerie do that. What projects do we have? What other things? Tracking the Throne Thief. We will do that once in time. Regions. Claim Dunswood. Who can do that? Aha. Lindsay could do that for 255 PP. We should really do that. It only requires 7 days. Yeah, let's buy like 150 or something. Now we can claim Dunswood. Wonderful. South Nalkeep and Swordford have some things. Oh, look at that. Something's happened. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Canterbrook. And so many new events. The full-blooded failure. Oh god, okay. About the shadows of the vampires. Choking death disaster. Oh god. Ah, many were killed. Hunting for Morland. Morland's current location has been discovered. Yeah, that was the guy who slays lizard folk. At least that. I thought, yeah, that could probably not fail, I guess. Hunt the Hunters and the contract. Contract's a problem. We have Jaethal. Yeah, safety for the king, right? We should send her. Hunt the Hunters. Yeah, but we need to address the problems. The missing ambassador. Oh, okay. Changelings. Terrified parents swear that someone is taking their children and leaving something else in their place. Truly, these pale, dark-haired girls with huge eyes could be nothing other than changelings, the offspring of hags. But where are the real children? They must be found at once, and the kidnappings stopped. Whoa. That will be hard. The hungry vassal, some halfling, one of the major landowners in the area, has gotten into her head she should rule the kingdom. Oh, again, You do that. The Lindsay and the storyteller await in the castle. Let's hear this. And we'll do the rest of the ruling in the next episode. And then King Emmanuel Khan proudly said, "Your evil deeds end now, or is it better as we've uncovered your vile plan?" Lindsay's trying to write something on the go, but she interrupts herself and looks up. "Oh, Your Highness, we have unbelievably, terribly important news. We managed to find out, discover, invent..." Well, there. Lindsay points to the storyteller. He'll tell you. The storyteller waits patiently until Lindsay finishes her ardent speech. "I will have to begin from afar to let you see what I saw with my blind eyes. Stolen lands are like a cradle in an abandoned house in which the wind swings the skeleton of a child. No few newborn kingdoms have died here just after taking their first breath. I have collected their stories, these precious stars that have been lost in the dust, and I began to notice some commonalities. It's like a pattern that repeats across different embroideries, the handwriting of the same author across all their stories. One word here, another hint here, there, false visions, references to mysterious patroness, lover, and mentor, tragic coincidences. Strangely known random peoples and countries were brought to destruction along different roads, but behind them, there always stood the same ominous shadow." Oh god, don't come to me with a conspiracy theory. Okay, this is a fairy tale. They are real here. And we all know what that shadow is. Nerissa. The name sounds ominous even in the mouth of a restless bard. The evil nymph who sent monsters to our lands and did all that stuff to Tristan. But that's not even the most important thing. Most importantly, if you help us a bit, we can get her. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. How did you even come up with this? Well, it all started with the fact that I really wanted to listen to the storyteller's stories. I've been following him for a long, long time and asked and told him about our adventures, and sometimes I just sat beside him and we chatted. Finally, after I told him about the defaced sisters and all the horrors of the abandoned castle, he noticed that the story seemed strangely similar to ones he'd heard before. What are you going to do? The bards know how to send messages through dreams. I try not to use it. For some reason, people got mad when I appeared in their dreams to read my new poems. Well, the storyteller came up with a ritual based on that spell. We'll collect everything connected to Nerissa. Everything, starting with her every track in the abandoned castle. After gathering everything, we'll unite his ability to tell stories with my ability to travel into dreams. So we'll be able to enter Nerissa's dream. It's a pity that we don't have that amulet with a string of hair that Nerissa gave you before the battle with the Stag Lord, you know, back when she was pretending to be a poor suffering nymph. With that, we could have finished all the preparations much faster and easier. What will we achieve by this? We'll learn all her evil secrets. The ritual will let her see her hidden thoughts and dreams. Well, theoretically, it's not like anyone's ever done this before. It can be dangerous, the storyteller says quietly. In dreams, monsters are more terrible than those we meet in the real world. But I urge you not to neglect this chance, King. You're opposed by a powerful enemy, one who has destroyed dozens of kingdoms and empires. If you do not meet her face to face, do not discover her weaknesses, your country will end up just like another of my stories. Fine. I'll order you to be provided with everything you need. Get me results. Storyteller says, come to me till we finish the preparations, and remember that I cannot send anyone except you and Lindsay into Nerissa's dream world. Whatever you have to face, you'll have to overcome together, and the path will likely be difficult. Oh, great. We need more healing. We need more healing. So much healing. Okay. We have done that now. Can we send someone to heal the changelings? Gaia has a small chance to solve this problem. But it's a problem. Yeah, it will be there. It will have an effect even if we don't address it. Okay, let's start that event. Hunting the hunters won't come up. Can I have other projects? The way into Nerissa's dreams. Yeah, we will do that. But not now. Where can we build something? Like we have the Comerlands with Border Hope. There's Dunswood. Yeah. There's Dunswood. And can we, like, go to Dunswood somehow? There were these little points, right, where we could... Yeah, like this. Yeah. Like we could have something here. This is kind of terrible, by the way. But where should we have something in Dunswood? More like to the eastern border, I think. I mean, it will be far away, but... Plainsguard. Okay. Dunsguard. Let's build that here. And then we can rank up. Something. What can we rank up? We have a lot of loyalty. We have 6 in economy. We would like to rank up economy. Like everything except loyalty and community would be great to rank up. Okay, we've got him. Arcane cannot be ranked up right now. Military can be ranked up a bit. Culture is only at rank 4. Divine even at rank 3, but Divine is busy. So we can go economy. We can really go economy. Start that. The Rushlight Tournament. Okay. Reached rank 7. Success in the competition! Oh, the citizens met the contest announcement with great enthusiasm. Mob of peasants arrived to watch the knights and the region's most wealthy youth dragging each other through the mud. The contest was a rousing success. Oh, nice. Changelings, a disaster? Okay. Oh my goodness. Research into the... Aha! Tristan's curse. Although there's no evidence that Nerissa actually cursed Tristan, it seems that the nymph has some special power over creatures that have lost something vital to them. This could be a clue to the nature of Nerissa's own curse. Research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic, acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Curses, yeah, curses. So, we're really getting these curses up. We can strengthen mega skills as a treasurer. We'll see what happens there. But first we have to address hunters. That's an opportunity. The missing ambassador, we can send out Valerie to do that. Evidence of an assault, okay. Population census, that's an opportunity. Treasures of the Ancients. A gang of tomb robbers is digging up old burial sites and selling the loot abroad. Every day mighty artifacts, ancient relics and priceless scrolls are being taken from the lands of the king. This cannot continue. Indeed. Will the storyteller be able to stop this? Let's give him some help. Melancholy. A mysterious wanderer passed through one of the local settlements. Soon after his visit, an unnatural melancholy gripped most of the villagers. The mages claim it was the lost prince of the famed self. Stolen lands must be rid of every trace of this brief stay. Ah, that would be something for Harry. Lindsay brought bad news. Oh god, no. Treasurer also. I would really like to give this to Harrim, even though he has no chance to address it. Okay, okay. Treasurer. What can we do? This is not the treasurer, this is Lindsay. It's a disaster, your highness. What? What is it, Lindsay? The whole kingdom's on fire, well, metaphorically speaking, and somewhat literally. First of all, we've got armed gangs ranging along our border with pitax, robbing and killing people, destroying food stores, damaging any property they come across. Second, sudden and inexplicable monster attacks being reported all throughout our lands. Third, there are people out sowing dissent with rumors and songs, even handing out pamphlets mocking your failure to fix things, encouraging the citizens to pledge fealty to Irovetti instead. Our governors are panicking. They've had to use all the funds we budgeted them from the treasury on preventing riots and mass hysteria. Several provinces have already refused to attempt gathering taxes from the people, claiming that just trying would be tantamount to suicide. We don't have much time. There may be no troops marching against us, but more of our regions are under attack each day. We may not have catapults firing on the walls of our capital. There's no doubt we're under siege. There are no battlefronts, no battalions, but there are plenty of victims. We've been attacked without reason and without declaration of war. We only have one option. To kick Urweti's ass and show everyone in the river kingdoms just who's the master around here. So he's behind all this. Who else could it be? Bandit attacks are increasing along our border with Pitax. The bards spouting negative propaganda against you are singing the praises of Iruveti at the same time. Hell, he even invited you to the Rushlight tournament for the sole purpose of mocking you. Who else would backstab their opponents in such a low, conniving way? It is just like him, that nasty, slimy, fat-headed prick. If he were here right now, Lindsay clutches the air as though gripping the throat of an invisible enemy. Do we know who's spreading the propaganda? Yes and no. The bards handing out pamphlets and singing slander about you have been seen in the city streets, but none have been caught. Obviously, someplace in Pitax is training these people and printing up their pamphlets, and judging by the style and quality of the texts, someone from Pitax's Academy of Grand Arts was tasked with this mudslinging. I'd recognize their style of verse from a mile away. If I were you, that's where I'd start looking for agitators. Do we have definitive proof? Not yet, but I'm sure the agents he'll hired will have something we can use. It's a good idea, though. Expose him, show the whole world the deity game he's playing would definitely help us. When you deal with his spies, be sure to keep your eyes open. What do we know about the monster attacks? The reports are controversial. They talk about things you wouldn't even hear in fairy tales. Educated wyverns, trolls wearing armor, even undetectable goblin ghosts, but all the testimonies agree on one thing. They emerge in small groups, literally from nowhere. In the middle of a field, in the center of a city square, on fortress parapets. When in-reported monsters rushing into the common hall from bedrooms and storerooms and in a temple nearby, the monsters fell down on the heads of a praying congregation, breaking through the roof with a wild roar. Just a few hours ago, a messenger showed up at the castle with a missive offering the services a group of rangers who specialize in investigating mysterious cases similar to these for a small fee. They are ready to facilitate establishing the nature of these inexplicable events. I suppose we should take them up on it. I have no idea how else we'd go about finding the source of these attacks. Why do I hear this just now? At first, no one thought these isolated events could be part of some conspiracy. If now, it's likely fewer figured it out, but these events have all developed too quickly and in what seems like a concerted effort, as though someone were pulling the strings from behind a curtain, and there's more than enough evidence tying these things to Pitax. Okay, I thought we were used to dealing with bandits. The thing is, they may be dressed like bandits, but they're behaving completely differently. Bandits won't decimate the peasant population, burn their fields, poison their wells. Then there wouldn't be anyone to extort next time. Much more profitable to just shake them down every once in a while. That's why local thugs tend to be well known, but nobody recognizes these new ones. And all that's left behind after their raids are corpses and scorched fields. It's got to the point that our bandits are fighting these outsiders. Some of the villagers are even gathering weapons and supplies to help our bandits because they at least let them live, but they're still losing. Okay, enough talk, there's no time to waste. Hurry, your refusal to participate in the Rushlight tournament really hurt your reputation with the populace. They think you were too scared to accept his challenge. I don't want to be the downer, but the fate of the kingdom really is in your hands here, Immanuel Khan. Afraid to think what might happen if we don't get control of the situation in the next few months. Okay, we have to leave there, I get it. I get it, we have to do this. Okay, okay. And you. Jubilus, your highness, an ambassador of trade union in Daggermark has arrived at your court. The union is asking for permission to trade in our domain. They're willing to pay a generous fee. It's worth considering who we're dealing with. In Daggermark, your power and privilege depend directly upon the weight of your coin purse, whereas leaders of other countries often surreptitiously act as profiteers and bandits. It's through profiteering and banditry that rulers in Daggermark rise to power. To be clear, the city is thriving. I often hear praise of the intelligence and business acumen of Daggermark's citizens, but never any praise of their honesty or ethical perspective. It's up to you to decide who you make deals with, but I don't mind playing this little business game we've been offered. Oh, yeah. let's do what you say. It's a brave choice. We'll see what this risky cooperation brings us. So, we have a lot on our sleeve. We will have to see what we can do with Iruete in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. First, we'll have to tend to our companions and we'll have to go out, tend to our people. We have to solve all the problems. It's getting really busy here. See you soon. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. Until next time. See you soon.